it's hard to get the basket. Yeah, I have to almost make a knife.
Right.
This is a little bit, and then make sure get all the stuff out of it because the tube starts clogging up. So I tend to not do, I'll go down to that. It's not like but it gets expensive and it's non-organic.
Very nice, beautiful.
Oh, okay, yeah. And I try, I haven't done it before. And then it's an island, there's a farm somewhere where you can go and buy all this stuff. And then when we had the garden here, I mean, I was just, I was doing, then I got one of and you just they have everything was going to do it. They hadn't harvested that week or day or whatever. Some of it is really bring it from others.
Very nice.
Who painted all these?
Who?
Swami Yogeshananda.
Oh, I see.
He used to live here.
Yeah.
Every day, yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to because it's by that you could. It's quite expensive.
Very good. Okay. Long morning.
Yes, kind of let go.
This card's decided.
I have a card for you. With certain ideas. I'm just opposed to it.
You'll see a sign that says.
Anything is perfect. Or, yeah, like right here. Right here. Yeah. Very good. Well, so then, what did you guys do?
That's what you
So what did you make, Manu?
This one.
What else?
Huh?
This one.
Yeah, what is it?
This is tahjin, chicken, rice, saffron.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good.
Swami Yogeshananda like this.
It's a big piece.
That goes to this.
Big piece. I know.
We're very happy to have you.
Right. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, this is the yeah.
Shocked at what
Did you get the same impression? Yeah. Developed campground.
They're separate. They're different.
One is vegetarian, the other one is chicken, the other one is vegetarian.
This is chicken?
Yes, that's vegetarian. That's vegetarian.
Okay, so then that's vegetarian. So that just that one isn't. It just isn't labeled, that's all.
They're sort of like works, but he also likes to document things that go on.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Is this garlic?
Yes.
This is garlic. Yeah, it's garlic, potatoes, and tomatoes.
Hey, Swami. We have a lot of light on our face.
Everybody's learning. Especially for something like this.
Good spread. Good spread.
Yeah.
I had a lot of help.
Yeah, you did a nice job on all this one.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm so good at cooking everything.
We'll do it again. I thought about it.
Yes, it was a good idea. It was a very good idea. Sure, so that's from the prashad. Yeah, and then the one is
Excuse me.
prashad.
Swamiji, this is a prashad. Prashad.
Maybe without the apron?
Why not? Great.
With the
Stop.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. One more. Yes.
It's a good one.
On this side, now that you're...
Oh, no.
Yes. Sorry.
Chicken tamale, Swamiji.
How did you go? Sushi, come here. Sweet.
I mean, in it.
Don't put this on Facebook.
You didn't take samosa. You did not take samosa.
Now look, the samosa is ours, not yours.
No, you will eat later, okay?
Swami, I think this is you. Not the.
Take a number.
Yeah, we're fine.
Thank you for my nose.
Yeah. Take 77.
You're gonna put away all that?
Oh yeah. So.
Guadalupe aspect of the Divine Mother. So she had an overgrowth on her heart, and so she went to the hospital, and every day we would my father would knock the door, because I would be sitting meditating in the bed, and he said, "It's time to go to the hospital." I said, "Okay." So the last time that this happened, I was doing my japa, sitting on my mother's bed, and then I put down a basket, a handkerchief. And I would imagine that when I got done with my japa, I would imagine that I had my hand, the merit of that japa, I would put on the banquet, on the imagination. And then I would tie the four corners, and then I would say, "Oh Lord, oh Thakur, please give this to my mother, so she can take that to her trip, because she was pronounced as going to be dead soon." So I did this for 2 or 3 days, The last time I did it, a force from my back down somewhere down below came up like this, like an air, and a voice said, "You don't have to do this. Don't you know that she's more my daughter than she is your mother?" And I was totally stunned. So then my dad knocked the door like usual, and we went to the hospital. And I saw my mother. She was in a ward, and the door was one of the double doors, so I could see her from a distance when we got out of the elevator. And I felt that she wasn't my mother anymore. Like the string that tied me to her as her son had been cut, you know. So then one night, one morning, she died. I was waiting I was hoping and praying that she would die on the 12th of December, because that's the day that belongs to the Holy Mother of Mexico. And so the day came and went, and she didn't die. So 2 days later, I went to the hospital, to Swami's, to Hollywood, to speak with a Swami there and tell him that my mother had already died. So when I got there, this wonderful nun, that was my favorite nun, her name was Yoga Prana. She was putting up some flowers and things on a string. And I said, "What are you doing?" And she says, "Well, today's Holy Mother's birthday." And I said, "What?" You know, the Hindus, they appreciate a lot the day that if somebody dies on a holy day. And my mother had died on that day, that morning, on the 15th of December. So she died on Holy Mother's Day, and I just was beside me with joy, and she started to weep, and I started to laugh, and I was just so happy. I couldn't. And so then when the funeral came around, I was still. I was in a state of ecstasy, you know, and the worldly sense. I mean, you know, I was just happy, and all the relatives that came to the funeral thought I was crazy. I think Eddie went crazy. Look, he's just laughing. He doesn't stop laughing. And so that was my. I wanted to share that with you guys.
Thank you. Good.
Okay, now I can.
I just want one.
But the corners.
That's the symbol of 94, Mapara. You have to make a wish.
No, mine is over here.
Okay. Yeah, like that.
One more wish.
It's another one for you first. Yes. Plates.
Block anybody's view.
Maharaj? Yes.
Yeah,
Jai
he's
Ma.
gonna do that next.
Okay, hey, Eddie.
Eddie.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eddie. Happy birthday to you.
Show off.
my palayaan.
I know.
I'm sorry? I was trying to do it. I don't think I did.
So, Maharaj, I will take care of Maharaj, you sit down, I take care of anything you need. You have your feet?
Yeah, I'm actually that's one of my goals.
We will in California.
Okay.